Alright everyone, this is Dan at ArmoryPaintball.com. Please excuse the mess, but I just wanted to do a quick video about how to box up guns for sale, especially autocockers, and even more specifically autococker pumps. Alright, so yeah, as I said, excuse the mess. I got 15 plus orders going out today, but let's just talk a little bit about this. So, USPS medium flat rate boxes fit very well, both in this rectangular form as well as the shorter square form you see right over there. Pumps and autocockers will really only fit in this one, and depending on the length of the gun, some disassembly may be required. For example, what you're looking at here is a prototype Warp Sports autococker pump, and it is still complete. Everything is as it is, with the only exception being that the beaver tail has been taken off. Frequently, beaver tails get bent, they get whacked out of shape, etc. From the very, very rough post office that we know is USPS. And the only way to keep it safe and to keep the gun safe, especially if it's a collector's piece, you can't really bend it back and not have any issues, is to put it in its own separate package. And this is great not only so that you maintain its condition, but you also do not, if the beaver tail is loose, it may scratch other parts. Just to talk a little bit more about this, I always put a little bit of packing peanuts at the bottom just to keep it safe. This is the gun, the pump kit, everything should fit right in there. See how close that fits to the top? That's perfect. It has to fit flush. Every once in a while, USPS will let you get away with a couple eighths of an inch overflush, but if it's too much, they'll actually send it back because it won't fit, if it's a flat rate box at least. So yes, the easiest way to put the pump in is back block down, and then here's the barrel. Before I put this in, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the best way to pack this. So, the pump that you just saw go in has been packed with bubble wrap 3 times around vertically, twice around horizontally. That's even more critical to do if you have a autococker with pneumatics. You don't want those pneumatics to get banged, bent. That's really common to have bent pneumatics when you get a gun in the mail. And then for the barrel, you want to do the same thing. This is twice bubble wrapped with paper towel over it, and the same goes with the gun. It had paper towel over the bubble wrap, and the reason why that is done is not to be anal, but I've actually had guns come to me in the mail from loyal customers that they'll put just bubble wrap around it, and even with just bubble wrap, if two things are hit together hard enough, it can still cause scratches, it can still cause dents. This 1 or 2 layer of paper towel around the bubble wrap gives it that extra buffer, and this will actually tear before it does any damage to whatever's inside. So it's really great stuff. It's cheap, but if you're sending out $100 guns, etc., then I mean, it's just a no-brainer. Alright, so excuse me while I put this down right here. What you want to do is, if you're putting a pump autococker in, you want to put the barrel in crisscross. You don't want them to be going the same direction. That just makes the package a little too thick, and if anything gets hit, there's no wiggle room, things can get bent, and it fits nicer. It's the easiest way to do it. If you have any extra space left over, great thing to do, great thing to use. You can use scraps, you can use newspaper. Newspaper is a little heavier, so if it's not a flat rate box, don't use it, because it might cost a little bit more when it actually ships, but paper towels work great. You just stuff the extra space so that there's no room for wiggle, and then right at the top, put an extra layer over everything, including what you see right here, the edge of the pump kit. And this goes more for stores, if you're trying to start an eBay store, an online store, etc., or just trying to gain a reputation. Get some sort of business card or something like that, put in the package, and even if you're not doing it, you're just doing it on a small time basis, and you only sell a few guns every once in a while, or you're just a collector, it's even nice just to put something in there. So let me grab this real quick. I personally put an invoice in all of my packages, and it means a lot if you have something going on there. For example, like as you can see here, a thank you, handwritten, and just fold it up nice and neat. Even if you didn't print out a label or a a packing slip, you can still write out something, say thank you, here's so and so, etc. Forgot to put the beaver tail in. Put that down. Always make sure that you put everything in the box before you actually seal it. And so there's a packing slip, and then this is why I like to do this. It looks very good when customers open the package. You put some business cards down, some stickers down, and this is crucial to do in terms of the actual packing, the paper towels, etc. for international orders. Sometimes when they go out, they're even rougher overseas, and the trip is just naturally a lot longer. And so make sure that everything is nice and flush. Turn this around. One good thing about these USPS flat rate boxes is they have pre-applied adhesive in order to make sure the package seals. However, remember, it is USPS. Don't be so trustworthy. As soon as you put this down, and as soon as it sits flush, nice and flat, what you want to do is, even on the other side, I did this on the bottom side of the package, take some tape, put at least once over it. If you're reusing a box, go over 1, 2, 3, just to keep the seal nice. And beyond that, you should be just about set. Last thing you want to do, especially if you have multiple things and you don't want to mix anything up, make sure, let me just put one more piece of tape on here just for kicks. What you want to do is you want to, wherever you're going to put the label or that you've written out or printed out, you want to just write down what it's for. So I will be writing down right around here that it's for the dark, etc. When you have a lot of orders, it's extremely helpful. That's an extremely clean box, extremely good package. It's not going to get damaged. You can do whatever you want to it besides run it over with a truck, which I have in fact seen before at USPS, or have it tied to a tree with twine. I had one of my friends that I ship to once in a while has a drunk mailman, and yeah, it's really not a good thing. So thanks. All shenanigans aside, this is very serious stuff, especially if you're trading around or moving around precious guns, collectible guns. Just make sure that they don't get damaged. It's not good for your deal, it's not good for the gun, it's not good for anything. This is Dan at ArmoryPaintball.com. If you have any questions or any advice, anything at all you want to discuss, let me know. Thanks. Bye.